today we're gonna do some midnight painting. And you know why we're doing this is because my computer arrived. I got a new HP tower. I mean, I'm using both my laptop where you can see me like looking on, that's my laptop. And then I got a webcam for the view of, well, I guess what you would call the painting. Anyway, we're gonna proceed, or I'm gonna proceed. I mean, I'm the one painting here. And I mentioned yesterday that I just feel like this wasn't the best watercolor paper. So anyway, dude used to love the thrift store pre-COVID, and I told him some things at the thrift store are just not a good deal. One of them is sometimes things that would be actually cheaper if you were to buy it like brand new. So this is a watercolor paper pad, like watercolor painting pad that was for like the Art Institute, and somebody must have donated it, of course. So I ended up getting it because he bought it. But honestly, like I have some other watercolor paper like that's stronger than this, and it's buckling, and it kind of like the paper kind of like absorbed the water too easily. So I'm not really impressed with the quality of this watercolor paper. Honestly, I'm just not. I've been wanting to paint all day, but I just couldn't get around to it because of chore horse. Of having to be a chore horse. Actually, is the dryer going? That's the next question. No, it's not. It should be. It is actually. I was surprised. I wasn't really sure, you know? Just have to make sure. Okay. Okay, I need to reconfigure things a bit because I have all the things in the most awkward positions. I need this palette to be closer to me so I'm not like reaching over the entire sheet of paper to get to it. You know, that sort of defeats the purpose of having a paint palette. If you, well, it doesn't defeat the purpose. It just makes it too difficult, really. And also, since I rinsed out these brushes, they can go back into the big mason jar. And then I'm going to take the water. Okay. I just don't want any white portions of the paper. Like I like to cover as much of the paper as possible. It's just kind of my forte. when it comes to watercolor painting. So even though this is kind of like my second layer, okay? It's getting too cold. I don't like the air conditioner that much. I'm glad I finally got myself around to painting because I just had so many different things I was doing today. So yeah, I hate having appointments outside of the house when I have a day off because I'm the kind of person that I need a routine. I need my homebody routine. And I'm just feeling it. So, like, I'm kind of feeling like not having that homebody routine. Like, I need that. I need to not leave the house in order to, like, get things done around the house. I'm not one of these people that's just, like, gonna. I have to, like, I felt kind of tired earlier before I was going to start painting, but I just kind of wanted to test out this new webcam and I wanted to paint a little bit. I'm not sure how into it I'm going to get, considering like it feels later than what I wanted, you know. I just hate when it feels late in the day. I don't like it. I'm just like, ugh, I hate that feeling. I like early morning hours. I used to think I was a night owl, and I do stay up late sometimes, but I don't know. I feel like recently I'm changing a bit where I actually want I but I never get to bed by 10. Like I have this reminder on my iPhone saying go to bed at 10. Do I do that? Obviously not. So sometimes I'd rather just sleep 4 hours than 8 because I don't know. It's just how low life is, you know? On days that you have to leave the house, sometimes you settle for 4 hours of sleep over 8. Like if you can schedule 8 hours of sleep, great for you. You probably don't drive. You probably drive. If you don't drive, sometimes you have to settle for 4 over 8. That's just how it is, you know, if you want to get things done. I don't know how much longer I'm going to go. I am feeling kind of sleepy, though. I got the water pick. Now, my dentist says I should have got that model like I used to have, the one with the big reservoir. But I don't know. I was kind of testing the water pick out tonight, by the way. I discovered something kind of cool about the water pick. I don't really love reusable straws, but I thought, if the water pick can get food off your teeth, can you use the water pick to clean out a straw? And I was able to do it. It was kind of cool, to be honest. I sort of want to paint a palm tree before I go to Night Night Land, but I don't know. Maybe I want to let this dry. Decisions, decisions, decisions. I'm not sure which one I want. I kind of do want to paint a palm tree, though. I'm just not sure which one. This is one of those tree silhouette park scenes, which I took a lot of pictures of trees in the park, a lot of pictures of trees in California. The palm tree ones actually interest me the most. I just think that's a cool picture. So it's going to kind of be the inspiration for my little palm tree. And now I need to figure out, like, which brush do I want to paint my little palmy? I don't know. Maybe I'll start with this one. And then I have to get a different palette because, let's see. I don't have really dark colors. So this one, I don't think it has black, but it has like this darker, I'm not sure what color this is actually. Okay. So I discovered something. This paint is over 20 years old. The Crayola one that I'm using. Let me show you. Okay, I've had this paint when I was in a college course, and it's still good. Like, My gosh, I guess watercolor paint holds up. It really does, because look at that. It hasn't degraded at all. It's beautiful. It's still beautiful 20 years later. I never anticipated using it again because it has just sat with all my other art supplies. But rather than just keep buying more and more art supplies, I kind of want to use my art supplies up. But I have to say, if it were a different kind of paint, I don't think it'd still be here or lasting. Hmm. Okay, so my palm tree is a little bit more slanty than the picture I took. I don't know. That's just how the cookie crumbles, you know. You don't like the slantiness of my palm tree? Don't paint a slanty palm tree. But a lot of palm trees actually slant and they sway in the wind and then they fall over. think I'm gonna let it dry a little bit because, yeah, it's cool how it's running and all, but sometimes you have to, like, one thing I've learned just with doing water paint recently is you can do some layering of colors, but you kind of have to let the first color dry and then you come back and you can rework it. So that's just one thing I've kind of learned about watercolor recently. Why is Instagram always giving me notification no's? I don't know. I'm still telling you, I didn't leave Instagram or anything, but sometimes I'm just like, some days I'm just like, I don't think Instagram's all that in a bag of chips. I like TikTok better. I know a lot of people don't like TikTok, but just I kind of like it better. I have my rationale for these things. Actually, I can't tell. I think I know what color that is, right? I think, but I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, chameleon. It comes and goes, it comes and goes. Red, orange, and green. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, chameleon. It comes and goes, it comes and goes. Wonder, do I know? Let's see. No, it's karma, 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 chameleon. You come and go. You come and go. Loving would be easy if your colors were like my dreams. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green. Interesting. That's the lyric. I love me some Culture Club. Like 80s music. I mean, 90s music was okay too, because there were some 90s songs that I liked, but 80s music was just my favorite. I mean, 70s. There's some 70s songs I really like as well. Okay. So that was kind of fun. Anyway, I guess we're going to sign off for the night. And that was a little bit of painting for you. And yeah, I enjoyed it. I'm just going to say good night. This is 18 by 24 inch, so it's kind of big. I had a lot of fun sharing this with you. Have a good night.